Hi everyone, welcome to our final presentation for Web Systems and Technologies 2. We are the team behind Elenitas Cafe, a complete online ordering, reservation and content management website built for a real local cafe in Santa Rosa, Laguna. My name is Jomi and together with my group mates, Enzo, Tom and Jermaine, we are going to walk you through every page and feature of our system. And at the end, we share our experience working with our client. And now let's get started.
This is our landing page, the very first thing visitors see when they open the website. At the top, we have a navigation bar that stays clean and simple while sitting on top of the hero image. And right away, customers are welcomed by the cafe's tagline, handcrafted comfort served with love. From here, they can either book a table or jump straight into exploring the menu. Below the hero section, we added an interactive grid called the Experience, which highlights some of the cafe's best offerings like their comfort food classics and morning delights, giving new visitors a quick taste of what to expect before they even step inside. For new customers, we built a simple registration form that asks for their first name, last name, email address, and password. We made sure to check everything twice, once on the page itself as they are typing, and again on our system so we can catch invalid emails or weak passwords before any account gets created. This keeps our customer accounts accurate and secure from the very start. So take this for example. There, create account. Once a customer wants to book a table or check the reservation status, they need to log in first. Our login page checks the entered email and password against what is securely stored in our database. We never save plain passwords, they are always protected through encryption before they are stored. This page also gives real-time feedback, so if a customer types the wrong password, they immediately see a clear error message instead of guessing what went wrong. So take this for example. I put the password earlier. So it logs me back in. So if I log out, I'll put the wrong password, for example, something like that. So it says invalid email or password.
Moving forward, I will be walking you through the menu page. Here, the customers can browse everything the cafe offers. It is neatly organized into categories like appetizers, rice meals, salads, main dish, burgers, pasta, etc. This page is set up as the cafe standard. Fixed menu, so customers can always see a clean, consistent list of dishes and prices every time they visit, making it quick and easy to decide what to order. Next is our catering page. This is made for customers that is planning a private event or celebrations. It introduces the cafe catering services like buffet, grazing tables, and beverage packages. It also layouts different package tiers sorted by price. This way, anyone organizing an event can quickly compare what is included in each package. And you can also reach us out by clicking this Inquire Catering button. And it will be redirected to the contact page.
Hello, I'm Tom, and I will be covering our gallery page. As you can see, there's a dedicated space just for showing off the cafes, food photography, unlike the menu page. This one is fully connected to our system. Every photo shown here is managed directly by the admin. And the moment the admin uploads a new picture from the admin side, it appears here automatically with no manual updating needed on the front end. So as you can see, all the menu here is updated in our gallery page, and all the pictures here are clickable, so you can see them better.
So, on the admin side, the dashboard works like a command center for the cafe staff. The moment an admin logs in, they immediately see live numbers pulled straight from the database, like how many pending reservations are expected that day and how many requests are still waiting for approval. and the total number of the guests expected. So it gives the admin a quick overview of the cafe's day without needing to dig through separate pages. So the feature in this gallery management in the admin is it has full control over the photos shown on the public gallery page, and from here they can upload new food photos, sort them into right categories, and write some caption and remove old pictures when needed. Since the gallery page is directly connected to this feature, any change in the admin makes here reflects instantly on the live website. So for example, I'll add a photo. I'll choose this example photo, and we can select any category we want. So I'll just put it on the uh, appetizer and some caption, example photo, and then add an item. So as you can see, it reflects on the admin and also on the public website. So if so, it's right there. And also, I can remove it again by hitting this remove button, and it will instantly remove it from the public and the admin. So next is the homepage grid for the admin section. So this part updates the three highlighted cards shown in the experience section on the landing page. So through a simple pop-up editor, the admin can change titles, descriptions, and background photos of each card anytime the cafe wants to highlight something new. So I can change this into comfort food only, and then I can save it, and then it will instantly reflect on the experience section on the landing page. So next in the admin page is the reservations page. So in this page, the admin reviews the table request that comes in. So they can filter request by the status as shown here. All status pending, approved, or rejected. So with a single click, the admin can accept or reject a booking. So whatever the decision at the admin makes is instantly reflected back on the customer's profile page. So there is no delay or confusion or on the either end. So for example, um, I hit this request a table form and click submit reservation. So as you can see, the status is pending. So if I go back to the admin, I refresh it, and then there's an option whether to approve or reject. So if I hit reject and then go back to the customer's profile page and refresh it, as you can see, it instantly reflected on the status, which is rejected. So next is the admin for the inbox management. So here, this is where the customer sends a message to the contact page and it lands here. So with the scrollable list on the left side of the admin and can be filtered by read or unread, and the full message, the sender details, and the timestamp on the right. So this makes it easy for the cafe to keep in track of every customer question and respond without missing anything. So for example, I send a message to the contacts page, and then an alert pops up, and then I go back to the admin, and this is the latest one that I did. So I can either mark it as read or I can delete it. So I'll mark it as read, and then now it's marked. So there's also a filter which works, and I can also delete some past emails or the newest ones if I just hit delete, and it's deleted successfully. And also I have a button here which if I click, it redirects you to your emailing app, which you can reply back to your customers. So the next is the SOAP and XML feature in our website. So this is the one feature that customers and even most admins never see directly in our backend data service. So it quietly organizes the cafe's menu and gallery information into a structured format that other applications could potentially read and use, with strict checks in place to make sure the data sent out is always accurate and properly structured before it ever leaves our system. So if you open this page directly in our browser, I'll just input the correct URL. So you will see this structured information laid out clearly, listing details like each photo's category, caption, and the date it was added, which shows that this feature is working correctly behind the scenes. So before we close it out, we would like to share what this project taught us about working with a real client, Miss Melissa Alvarez, the owner of Elenitas Cafe. So we started by sending her a formal letter introducing ourselves and our proposal, and she welcomed the idea right away, since she had been relying only on social media posts and phone calls to handle reservations and catering inquiries, which often led to mixed up bookings and missed messages. Over the roughly 1 month development period, we kept communicating with her to understand how she actually ran the cafe day to day, and that shaped a lot of our decisions, like keeping the reservation inquiry form simple enough for her and her staff to use without any training. And she also reviewed our drafts along the way and gave us a feedback on small details, which we treated as a normal part of improving the system rather than a setback. So by the end, she personally reviewed and signed off on the finished website, which meant a lot to us as a team. So, overall, this project taught us that building software for real business is just as much about understanding how that business actually operates as it is about writing the system itself. So that wraps up our walkthrough of the Elenitas Cafe website. So to summarize, we built a complete system that lets customers browse the menu, request reservations, and reach out to the cafe while giving the admin full control over content, bookings, and customer messages, all stored and managed securely. So on behalf of our whole group, and thank you so much for watching, and we hope you enjoyed seeing everything we have built.